Can I get myself some Travon Walker, the former first-round pick who had 10 sacks last year and has 5 this year? Steven's got the tackles for losses in there, 5, and the forced fumble. I'll take that too. Listen, the Lions are supposedly interested in Travon Walker. Maybe they're even more interested now considering Yaden Hutchinson's situation. But the rumor on the street, 4th-round pick. Sign me up. I'll take a 23-year-old who's got 10 sacks on his resume, who's got 5 this year, and yeah, you're getting him for a 4th-round pick because he's not consistent. But the Chicago Bears, ladies and gentlemen, Hoge, Braggs, I think they're getting better. I think it's getting easier to get to the quarterback on the Bears. I think Montez Sweat's making things sweeter for people. I think that Jervon Dexter Sr. is doing something for everybody on that defensive line. I think that Andrew Billings is enjoying his spot here on the Chicago Bears and he's going to get paid. I think that I left my phone off ringer. I think Travon Walker can come here and be more productive. And he's young and there's talent to tap into and he's not that expensive. You are going to have to pay him, which is not ideal if he does take off. So the Bears are going to, at some point, the cap's going to get to be an issue. But that is a name on here, an age. I'd like to live in some level of reality that we are still, a developing, growing roster. So partly because I don't love a lot of the guys that are on the list, this name was the most intriguing to me.
Well, it's intriguing because he's a great player and he's a young player, but that is why it's probably one of the more realistic names of the players we're going to go through. Don't give me that look. It's the truth. So as a guy that appreciates living in reality, the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm talking about you.
Oh,
I'm not saying me.
Thank you.
I'm not saying me. I'm saying you. And you should acknowledge the fact that Jacksonville is not going to give up Travon Walker.
Why not? They're a terrible organization. They do stupid things.
I mean, if you're banking on that, sure. But outside of that,
deal with the dummies. Don't trade with Pittsburgh.
I mean, if we're talking for a 4th-round pick, I would consider that.
Right, but what is Jacksonville truly going to want? We're saying
he's
4th
not
round
getting
pick.
Dude. They got Montez Sweat for a 2nd-round pick. He ain't that. So is it? You want to say he's a 3rd? I don't think so.
Well, that number came from ESPN's reporting on what the market could actually be. So it came from. I mean, no one really knows what the market is, but there are educated guesses from looking at contracts, similar trades, sources around the league, and what the chatter is. So it's not like that's just a number being thrown out of nowhere.
I did research.
Okay, and to the chat's point, what 4th-round pick are you using to get him? Because the Bears currently don't have a 4th-round pick.
I'll use next year's 4th-round pick.
Okay, so we're clear.
What ESPN actually said was a 5th and a 6th. If anything, Carm's upgrading. Carm's just making the point that he's trying to say, realistically,
he ain't expensive, dude. You're not giving up a ton. Whatever. Excellent point on the 4th-round pick. Okay, good point. Maybe it's 2/5. Whatever it is, it's not some premium. You're not giving up something that is going to really have any real impact on your team.
They still have that conditional pick coming from the Steelers too, and obviously we don't know if Justin's going to be starting.
I'm giving up the Justin.
That could be up to a 4th-round pick. Right now it's guaranteed to be a 6th.
We'll trade you that option. If it goes to a 4th, great. Otherwise, you get a 6th. How about you do that? There you go, Jacksonville.
We all silly like the mayor.